What's up everybody, this is Autobot Gamer coming back at you with another video review. Now today, we're going to be taking a look at my boy, Thundercracker. He's my favorite Seeker. I wish I had his G1, but I don't. I do have Ramjet, so I could probably do a comparison with that. Because they're all the same. But, just letting you know, I actually don't have his G1. Now, I just realized I don't have any jet formers other than Ramjet nearby, so I'm just going to point out that he's blue, very blue. This is the Wfc Starscream version, mold thing, whatever you want to call it. It's the Transformers Fall of Cybertron Starscream mold. He does have a couple issues. Like, first off, that's his head. It's just sitting there. But other than that, he looks real good. I always thought that this Thundercracker, like this Seeker mold, always looks really good, and especially in the colors of Thundercracker. Like, I mean, he has a very nice side profile there. It's not very sleek at all. One thing I've never understood though is, why does he have a cockpit? He's a Decepticon from a complete other planet. In this form, he's from Cybertron, never been to Earth, never heard of Earth. So why do they have cockpits? That's always kind of stumped me a little bit. Never made very much sense. If you guys will excuse me, if you hear all the plastic and stuff in the background, I'm getting this size comparison ready. There is Fireflight, Combiner Wars Fireflight. Then his other size comparison, I'm getting that ready too. I didn't stick the missiles on the bottom. They're just little missiles. So there he is with Deluxe Class Fireflight from Combiner Wars, or Firefly. That's his official name, whatever, blah blah blah, I don't care. I call him Fireflight because that's who he is. There he is with G1 Seeker. Yes, it's not Thundercracker, blah, whatever. It's not G1. I don't. This is G1 Ramjet. It's the same thing, basically. Different wings, different paint job, same toy. Are we good? Yes, good. So I'll set him down there. Just kind of set him off to the side over here. Now, he does have his guns. Oh, excuse me. They do come off. Then you can kind of adjust his wings from there. They are also very nicely painted, as you can see that. On the underside, you can just see kind of how this works. But it looks pretty good from the top. He's got the nice reversed wings for whatever reason. Just take his guns and set those off to the side. So, yeah, looks good. He's got his thrusters back here. He's got some nice purple in here and in there, kind of like that, where that Energon stuff is. And he's got his two big Decepticon symbols there, outlined in silver. This is all silver paint along here too. Silver paint, and then he's got some purple in here as well. And one neat little thing that you don't see a lot is that they actually carried the red and the silver over till it hits here. That's kind of cool. And that's pretty much it for jet mode. It doesn't do anything else, it just sits there. So let's just get down to transformation from here. Step 1, flip that down. Step 2, unpeg these. There's a peg here, port there, you just unplug it on both sides. and straighten his legs out and flip this whole assembly forward. Little square thing here plugs into this little part of the nose cone. Flip that forward, and then you flip out his toes. There you go. There you go, got his legs. Then you take this section, flip that down, kind of bend this down, and then just bring his arms out. They're just kind of folded up like that, so you just bring the arm out, extend it, and then bring the rest of it out. And then you bend it up at this hinge, and then bend it all the way down at this hinge. That tab plugs into that port back there. And you take these two sections, fold them back, turn his head around, orient the arms, rotate the fist, orient the arm, rotate the fist. There you go. And you can see it looks pretty good, doesn't it? But he's missing something. Well, that's where these come into play. Now you have a couple different options here. You can plug them onto the underside of his arms, like that. You can have him hold them by that port, or this one. There's this little hole here, you can plug things into there. Or, if you're feeling it, I'm just going to lay them down, you can take them and just plug them together. And now they're geared. And this is supposed to be the, what is it? Neutron assault rifle, I think it is. And if you want to, if you're like me at least, I plug it in kind of like this, and then rotate his hand out to kind of give him that effect, like give him the underslung thing, and then just kind of have him hold it at a little bit of an angle. Or I break his arm by turning it this way, then fold the fist up like this, and then kind of attach this at this angle. And then you can kind of have him with that look going on, where it's kind of supposed to be his arm. But most of the time when I'm displaying him, I just stick them both on the inside, on the back side of his arms, just like that. I mean, like, you could attach him up here, but yeah, no. Let me get his size comparisons transformed here real quick. I'll do a comparison with Evasion Mode Prime from the last movie. Go ahead and tell me if in the comments below if you're hyped up to see the new one. I'm pretty hyped, especially since me and my dad got free tickets from Sonic, from those little sticker things from ordering slushes like that. Oh man, those slushes are delicious. I'm telling you guys, if you haven't had those, go try those. Those are delicious. This isn't sponsored either. I mean, like, I don't need their charity. So there's Fireflight. I'll transform G1 Ramjet real quick. There you go. There's G1 Ramjet. That's then, just so you guys can see, there's Barricade. So I described some guys I had in robot mode just sitting over here. I'll do my nifty little trick for hanging onto my landing gear. Pointed that out in his review. Go watch that if you haven't. I'll just set him off to the side. And then just set him off to the side. So, yeah. Articulation. Head is on a swivel, and it can look up a little bit, but you break his neck down there. Arms are on like universal. They go out about that far. then they can do a full 360, except for the wings get in the way. They do wiggle a little bit in and out, and if you look through, his chest is hollow. It's not a big deal. He does have a nice bicep rotation, double jointed elbows, and a wrist pivot. Nothing at the waist. He has the same kind of joints in his legs that he does in his arms. These ones are still nice and tight. So they go forward, they go back, they go in and out. He has a nice thigh rotation, and it's one of those cool ones where it moves the armor panel on there too. He's got a nice 90-degree knee bend. He's got a little bit of ankle pivot, and he can wiggle his toes. So you can get him in some pretty cool poses. It helps if you remember that he can fly too. He also came with a comic book. It's just sitting down there. I don't want to go get it. If you look for this figure, you will figure out what that looks like. See, like, you can get him in some pretty cool poses. And this was back when they were doing the Thrilling 30 line, and they actually gave the figure that was packaged the comic book that starred them. So that's it for this figure. If you enjoyed the review, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Maybe turn on notifications so you can see when I upload videos. And I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.